Happy Monday. I've been bouncing over here into Mists of Pandaria after playing in Fallout 76 here and there with the new season, and then playing in Burning Crusade, doing the raid, leveling up some alts, and now I'm over here trying to get all these characters to 70 in preparation for like the next wave, the next cycle of, crafting. And I've done all but 4 of them, these last 4. This is just an old auction character that happens to be the guild master, so I can't really get rid of them. They just sort of languish down here at the bottom. But I'm going to do these as quickly as I can. I think my record is about 18 minutes to get from 68 to 70. Let me turn my speaker volume down here, and I'll turn the game audio on. And you'll be able to hear the game. I'm going to just zerg through these as fast as I possibly can. Just on like a couple characters, not all 4 of them. Just wanted to show you the path that I'm taking. Most of it matches what Zygor is saying. Do this, do this, do this. A couple times I veer off, and a couple other things I just don't do at all because I decided I wanted to do a different way after about half of my characters doing it one way. All right, so let me turn game sound on. You should hear it now. Excellent. So I've already gotten all of these characters into that inn. I've already taught them Northrend tailoring, like the scavenging, whatever it's called, Northrend scavenging. So they all know how to do that. Let me refresh this before it expires.
What can I do for you?
So obviously Zygor is doing the marking of the NPC to talk to, which is convenient. If you're like hunting around, you don't know who it is. When you get near, if you mouse over them, it'll put that little symbol on them. See that right there?
Here there.
So we're going to do this one. I've gotten this very down, like very optimized. Of course, it helps that I've played, these classes and set them up. So that they're as optimized as I can get them. I love it when I get a refresh of that buff. Okay, excellent. I will go back over here and loot these 2 because why not? Probably not worth it. Now we're going to turn this in. This is just the path that I take when I'm doing this. We'll just ignore any aggro like that. It'll go away when we move away from them. Okay, we're just going to grab the most expensive item, because most of these things that I can get, I already have heirlooms for them. There are a few things that I don't, and this is going to be tricky. I don't want to die here. So I want them to hit that, hit that. They should all die from the explosion.
Work complete.
Too bad I don't have misdirect. That would be nice for that kind of a poll. Yeah, you don't get that till 76 in this version for some stupid reason. You keep every time the game updates to a new expansion, they like move super useful things around. Like, it used to be that you get misdirected. I don't remember what it was. 70 in the original BC. I forget. But then they lowered it, and then they raised it, then they lowered it. It's so annoying. You can like never remember. You can never keep it straight.
Have not forgotten us.
We're gonna go out and talk to this guy. You can see little dots there. That's what I like the most. Zygor has the option of having a solid line or the marching ants, and I like the little dots.
Need something?
Okay, so we're gonna go over here. Now here's a fun trick. I have my max camera zoom way out, so all I have to do is just look straight up and just shoot right at them. I don't have to use the net because I have really good range damage. So I'm just gonna shoot at them. Not gonna worry about it. It's much easier than pointing my camera up into the air to do it this way. Normally this, like, I'm going to do a paladin next, and you'll see that it takes forever. Because you have to wait for the net to cool down. It's really tedious. But that's what they do when you don't have a ranged character that can do this. So you don't have to use the net if you don't want to. Okay, come on, buddy. Come back this way. Turn this in. Set the explosives. We're gonna use our traps again here shortly. Hopefully, we only have to do it once. Actually, just go ahead and do this. Trap. Get you. Got it. Excellent. Because we're looking for that communique. Okay. Put the bomb in the sinkhole. Gonna fly over here. Well, that'll definitely cut my time down. See, we're already halfway to 69. Yeah, baby. Halfway to 69.
Work complete.
It'll be even better if when I'm halfway to 70. Oh, yeah. Now, this one is kind of funny. Come over here and do this. Now, there's an NPC that we're going to save. But if you don't save him properly, he will run away, but you can still grab the quest from him. So I'm just going to save him this time. You have to kill all these guys that are long boatmen, basically. Just kill all the long boatmen and you should be good. Because they're basically cheering for the fight here. And you basically want to kill them. At least the ones that are nearby. Now, if we don't do it correctly, hopefully it won't work correctly, and you'll see what you can do. If he begins to run away, which he sometimes will do. Okay, he didn't run away. So if he doesn't run away, you just wait for a moment, and then he'll give you the quest. If he begins to run away, just get on your mount, whether it's ground or land, and just chase after him and then grab the quest from him as he's in motion, which you can do. It'll let you do it. It helps if you have like an automatic system like from Quest D where it'll just pick up the quest automatically. We got all 4 of these guys here. Okay. I have to kill 6 of these raiders. Okay, there we go. Now we turn this in, then we come back and kill the guy in the cave. Let's see, it's been 7 minutes and I'm almost 69. Not bad at all. It's not a bad toll. Right, the most expensive item. Most of these items, they're not even upgrades. I will be getting a ring soon that is an upgrade, so that's nice. Here. Hi, buddy.
Work complete.
It's amazing how much easier Mists of Pandaria is compared to Burning Crusade. It's like, there's not even a comparison. It's like, this is like an arcade version of the game. It's not even WoW 1.0 anymore. It's like WoW 2.0. The complexity's been completely neutered. Ring. There we go. 69. 69, dude. Do I have a thing? We're going to go talk to the NPC in here. Now, this is where I am going to vary from what Zygor says. Zygor has you turn this in, but it doesn't have you get the follow-up. I am getting the follow-up. I'm going to fly out here to this little covered thing. I think it does that because it doesn't expect you to have a flyer. I don't know why. I guess it just does. It assumes that you don't have flying. But if you do have flying, this is actually much, much better. Because you get a lot of XP from this quest. It's like 30,000 something with all the bonuses, that I have. And then, of course, killing the NPC gives you a few thousand. And then there's a follow-up where you kill a Leviathan, Leveroth down there, and that's also a big chunk of XP. So it's either do it this way or do it a different way, but either way you're going to get the XP. To me, this killing one NPC is much easier than killing, 12 NPCs or 14 or whatever it is that Zygor would have me do to get all the way to 70. Yes, there is traveling, so there's that. I am just on my flyer, just flying from A to B, and then B to A, then A to B, then B to the A. I initially was avoiding this little questing area on other characters, but it actually is not that bad if you set it up properly. And now we're going to go kill the Leviathan thingy. I'm going to put that trident right there. I don't like this little halo thing. That's one reason why I've avoided that little spot. I don't like it when my game does that. I don't like the impediment to my viewing that imparts. We're looking for that little red dot there to drop down, and boom. Target the NPC, get low enough to use the trident to activate him, to wake him up. Nope, not close enough. Too bad the icon doesn't show it properly. Now he is in execution range, so if you have an execute, you can use it, which I did, of the kill shot there. No. Okay, now we're going to fly to the guy that's under the tent, and he's like right there. Not that. For a couple times I mis-aimed to that thing, and I got halfway here. I'm like, oh, that's right. No, he's right here. That's the Horde town, by the way. I've gone there before on all my Horde characters. All right. Now, if I were on a druid, I would take the whale gloves because that's actually an upgrade. Now I'm going to hearth back because it's faster than flying, and I don't need my hearth again during this session, so I might as well burn it now. All right, so now we're here. We'll go out. It's slightly faster, not by a lot, but just by a little. Like the time it would take me to fly over here, I would probably be almost here by now. But now I am here. So I maybe shaved 10 seconds off my flying time. The breastplate is the biggest one.
Do not lose.
Oh yeah, I need to fix one thing. Let's go to heirlooms. I keep forgetting to do this. Forceful Hand of Justice. I realized I don't need the pillow anymore. And yep. When you go through the doorway, it dismounts you, so that's why I go up and over the wall most of the time.
What's on your mind?
Okay.
Be good.
Work complete.
Except, oh yeah, this one.
Hello.
Work complete.
Now we're gonna go. This is where we're gonna do some uncovering of enemies. Running here. Talk to this NPC.
Work complete.
What about the story? You're missing the story. Yeah, at this point, I've done it so many times, I don't like the story so much.
Hi, how are you?
That.
Hello.
I'm not using Zygor to pick up quests. I'm using Questie's automatic quest taking and dropping off because I'm picking up more quests than Zygor would give me. Now let's put this little Oculus right there. Say hi.
Need help?
I think you're batty. What are we at? 13 minutes now? I've noticed that Hunter is the fastest by far. Druid is a little bit slower. Shaman is slower still. So. Done it twice on Shaman. I haven't done it on Paladin yet.
What can I do for you?
The Oculus first.
Good day to you.
Go. Lost my buff. I forgot to switch to Hawk, but that's okay. I can go through the doorway, and I do that on my druid, just because I'm only going over to here. So it doesn't matter if I get dismounted, I can just get right back down here.
You need something?
Yeah.
Be careful.
Oculus. Talk to him.
See you around.
Traps. Finally, the charade is over.
Work complete.
Right. Now we've uncovered the cultist sympathizers, or whatever they are. Again, I'm going to go up over the building so I don't get dismounted. Now, it says inside the inn, and it is at the inn, but it's in the second floor, so the easiest way to go in is right here.
Good fortune.
And we're going to take the high value item,
Remain vigilant.
back out. Now we're over to Farshire. We're done with questing in this little area. Our last quests are over here in Farshire, and I will be coming back to do some last second follow-ups. Now, sometimes this guy's in combat with enemies, so you might have to kill the enemy, but we don't have to, fortunately.
Work complete.
See, it's been 15 minutes now. Again, we're trying to go for mass casualties wherever we can here. Trying to get this done quickly.
Complete. Work complete.
Make our way back out. Can I beat 18 minutes? I don't know. I'm at 16 minutes. I think it was 18 minutes because I was a little bit ahead on my 68 for some reason, maybe. But we'll see. I'm gonna turn this in.
There. Have a
Talk
good
to this guy.
Eat something?
Now, normally Zyger would have me talk to all three, but I'm only going to talk to the one because I've already pushed myself a little bit ahead by doing something different things. I'm going to grab the book that's on the floor here.
Work complete.
Return the book. Okay, it looks like I'm going to match my time.
Hey there. See you around.
We're going to go back over here. Turn in 2 quests. This one is from the second position in the mine, which Zygar probably would have sent me to eventually, but it didn't send me there immediately.
Safe travel.
And there we go. 17 minutes. Nice. See, 43 minutes.
Looking for something specific?
60 minus 43 is 17, so that's pretty nice. All right, so now we're just going to fly to Dalaran.
Well met. Go with
I'm
all.
going to drop all these other quests because I'm done in boring tundra. I'm not coming back here on any of these crafting characters. Drop that. The next time I'm actually doing anything in Dalaran, I'll be over in Howling Fjord. Fjord. Howling Fjord. So, 9 minutes. I've gotten this down to 8 minutes before. Just, random chance of killing more enemies or something. That's not bad. 17 minutes to go from 68 to 70. I'm pleased. I'll be right back. This will be really fun on the tanking paladin, although that one thorny spot where you have to kill those creatures that are flying way up in the air, he will almost undoubtedly have to use the net to bring them down. And there's like a timer on the net. It's like a 15-second timeout on it. So that's annoying. So that's going to take at least a minute and a half to finish, which is tedious. It'd be nice just to, have them nearer the ground and I could just throw a shield at one of them and hit a few of them. They would come down and I could just AoE them. But that's probably not going to happen. Although I could try to fly through them. I might be able to do that. I'll try that first. And then like toss a shield up and maybe bring them down that way. But they don't come all the way to the ground, unfortunately, unless you like net them. So I expect he won't be able to do this in 17 minutes like the hunter did. Maybe he might hit 20 minutes. So that's him. And then I have another hunter and another druid. I won't be doing those. See, I've been buying their fast flyers. So this is what I've been doing yesterday and today. After the raid finished, I picked up with these guys. I was just gonna like take them through Darkmoon Faire, but then I thought I'll just get all these characters to 70. That way, any XP they get from the Darkmoon Faire will be sort of helping them into level 70, right? They get to about level maybe 5 or 6 bubbles in by doing the fair. So that sort of gets them on their 70 journey. And the other thing to point out is the reason it's so fast to go from 68 to 70, as opposed to it being really slow in Burning Crusade, is the XP you get per enemy and per quest out here at Northrend is much higher than what you would get in Burning Crusade, because these are level 70 plus quests, right? To get that kind of quest in Burning Crusade, I'd have to go like out to Shadowmoon Valley or Netherstorm and do like the really end game high end quests that give 20,000 XP, 22,000 XP. Because most of the quests there only give like 8,000, maybe 12,000 at the most in the places I was questing before. I just did it because it was fun, because I just wanted to see Zangarmarsh. And of course, you begin in Hellfire Peninsula. And one of the ways that one of the things that makes this feasible is the fact that I'm in so many heirloom pieces, right? Just so many of them. It's ridiculous. Don't need this crap. Don't need that. And I'll mail some of this stuff out. That goes to the auction character. That goes to Britch. Yep, sometimes, whoops. She's my rogue. Sometimes get a lockbox. That can also be sold. Okay. The rest of this either goes into the guild bank or, yeah, probably the guild bank. Now, this is the next step, and this is to prepare for the Darkmoon Faire. Because it's back again. So we're going to run down here. Looks like I need to darken these down the way I did in BC. We're going to go right to the alchemy vendor, or alchemy trainer. We're going to train a specific spell, which is Mighty Thoughts, because it's really cheap to make, cheaper than the others. We get
Light be with you.
a 5-pack of crystal vials. We're going to make these before we do the Darkmoon Faire. They'll all work out in the end. You'll see. All right, so here we're going to throw those in. I'm going to throw 16 of these in. I'm going to grab a stack of those, a stack of those, and 24 of these. This will all make sense in a bit. And then I'll put those in. Okay, good. Now we're all set for the Darkmoon Faire. So this, whoops, I forgot to get a stack of 20. Come on, come out. There we go. So I have 24 of these, 5, 10, 5. That's what I want. Okay, so before I go to the Darkmoon Faire, let's make these elixirs of Mighty Thoughts. That'll put this guy up to 400 here, but this is sort of falling behind, but we'll catch up in a minute. I just wanted to get this to 400 first because it's cheaper to do it from 395 to 400 than it is to do it from 400 to 405. All right, now we're here. Get our master writing. Or not master, but artisan writing. Now we'll fly to the Darkmoon Fair. Notice we're only 24 minutes in on this character. I could usually do this in about 30 minutes. This band-aid goes down there. When I on-use enter key on the keypad. It's where I put quest items that don't need targeting on the ground. For those, I use Shift Q. That way I can use my right hand to move the mouse around and rotate it and stuff. Like on bombing runs and so forth. Right now you can see these guys. They're almost all 405 on both. So that's what this guy will be in a moment. Take the quest. Make the item. Plant it.
Work complete.
Mount back up. Turn in the quest. I'm going to extend this buff to 60 minutes. We're going to listen to the dippy music. While I munch some ice. Do this one before I forget.
What can I do for you?
Oh. What do you require?
Elune Adore.
All of my characters, this bar on all my characters have a similar arrangement of just dark and fair icons that let them like finish the quest faster rather than having to go. In case it doesn't show up here, sometimes Kalile's wasn't showing them, so I decided to start putting them down here as well. Of course, as soon as I did that, then Kalile's has been fairly consistent. Maybe that was a bug. Okay, while I'm mounting, I'll turn that in, then I'll go over here. Notice I still have cheetah on. That way, as I go from enemy to enemy, hitting the enter key on my keypad to fire off the macro that targets an injured party and uses the bandage,
Work complete.
the named item. It's like a Tim Burton movie, the music. You have to catch 5 giant sea or great sea herring. Almost done with his character. Yep. I'm going to turn this in a minute. Or no, I'm going to go make those in a minute. Basically, I'm going to go make a bunch of imbued frostweed bolts. 12 of them to be precise. Which will then later make 2 frostweed bags. Which I will then sell on the auction house. So I have 48 frostweave bags headed to the auction house in the next several weeks sometime. So that'll be, almost, well, right now it'd be about 4,500 gold. By then it might be down to 4,000 gold, but we'll see. Doesn't matter. As long as I make back some of the money that I've invested in materials.
Work complete.
And of course, in this version of the game, you don't need a fishing pole, so I don't have to swap back to my weapon.
What is it?
For some reason, that quest gives a lot more XP than these other quests.
Ah, I have just the thing for you.
And I should have 5 currency game tokens. Yep. That means I'm done. The rest of this is just going to stay in the bag, and I'll deal with it after Tuesday. Or after this coming week when I do this all again. Just the Dark Moon Fair part. Just to get everybody to 410. I've decided this week I'm not going to do anything with the high-level characters. They're just going to not hit the Dark Moon Fair at all. I still do the daily transmute, but I'm not doing any of the Dark Moon Fair. Because they're all way high. They're like almost 600 on everything. The reason I was mostly doing it on them was just to collect more Dark Moon Fair tickets. But as you can see right here, I have a bazillion of them, right? I'm at 13,500 Dark Moon Fair tickets across all these characters. So there's nothing I won't be able to buy already. Like when Draenor comes out, whatever, they add there that I want as far as like heirlooms and stuff, it'll be there. And I'll be able to buy it. So now we're gonna train Bolt of Imbued.
Be careful.
I'm gonna come back out here. I'm gonna make those 12 of them. That'll get me to 405 on both of these. With these just sort of puttering behind, which is fine. It's cute. Your body like glows every time you do it. Because it's magic. Okay, we're done there. Now we're gonna go park at the inn in Goldshire in preparation for Tuesday, when we'll just do. We won't do any leveling because we're already at 70 for now, and that's fine. But by next weekend, all these characters should be right around here on their XP. I might just let them languish all the way to 71 before I do anything. Or maybe even 72, I don't know. I haven't decided that far ahead. I just wanted to get them all to 70 and before like this cycle was over, because I only have 9 more weeks of Dark Moon Fair as of next week before they would have to be before they'd have to reach 75, right? So like these characters, the way they are now, they can't level beyond 450. They just can't. They have to be level 75 to do that. So within the next 9 weeks, I have to get all these characters to level 75. And then I can actually slow down. I don't have to go as fast. Okay, now this guy is a paladin. I haven't played him for I've played hunter, I've played shaman, I've played druid through these quests many times. Well, shaman twice. Enhancement shaman twice.
Need help? Go with honor, friend.
But this guy is super easy to play. It's super fun. I will have to slow down on the gear choices because I don't want to miss anything. Because he's a plate wearer. He's the only plate wearer that I have, I think, in my crafting posse.
How are you?
All right, so let's go find these guys. Let's go over here. I don't want to be swarmed by those flyers, which you can be. At least I don't want to be swarmed by them yet. See how fast they die? It's crazy. Tanking Paladin is so fun to play in this version of the game. Instant cast shield toss. Avenger shield is beautiful. The way it should always have been, in my opinion. Looking for a couple more here. And it's beautiful that you don't have to worry about mana in this version of the game, like for paladins or for hunters. Okay, turn this one in. This is again, weapons. We have heirlooms for those, for all of them. We're gonna enter the ship. This will be fun. Sometimes, well, I hope they're down here, but sometimes I have to be careful. Oh, somebody killed them all. Bummer. There's normally like 6 or 7 enemies down here. As you saw with the hunter. It's unfortunate. That would have been fun, but maybe I can have fun with the big groups near the sinkholes.
Greetings.
Basically, it's really hard to die on a paladin, at least on a tanking paladin. Like, really difficult. You have so many ways to not die.
Light
Pick that one up, pick that one up, pick that one up. Trying to cut off as much time as I can here and there. So 3 minutes in, we're a fourth of the way to 69. Just trying to speed up and optimize and not waste time if I possibly can.
You need something?
Okay, now the delay. Let's see if I can get these guys to come fly down. Hey guys, can you come down? Can you come down? Come down, come down, come down. Come over here. Come over here. Over here. Can I kill him here? Watch me die. After saying it's really hard to die. Yeah, I can do that. Heal myself. Three out of 6. 4 out of 6. Well, I got some of them. I guess I can use the net. It's annoying. The net is so slow. Come down. Thank you. I want to save my shield for the next one. Can I shield him from here? Nope. That's the problem with the paladin, is the shield range is so low. I have to basically use the net to bring them down. So annoying. Really? Really? Both of you? Jerk. Really annoying. But we did it. This in.
You got my attention.
Now the explosives. Here. Then we have 3 stacks of cultists that we can basically clear through. Try to get that communique. I love it when it reprocs. Beautiful. Got it.
Work complete.
You don't have to stick around for it to blow up. Look how much XP. 3,000 XP per enemy. That's crazy. Again, because we're in Northrend now instead of Burning Crusade. Or instead of Outland. Again. Don't wait. Just keep going. Come on, guys. Everybody congregate. Everybody, we're at this Valkyr meeting now. Okay, now we're going to kill this one. Now, if he starts to run, I have to mount up quickly. Okay, he did start to run, but I got it before he ran. Okay, good. he gets scared by these guys, but I don't know. It doesn't seem to be. He doesn't seem to honor the fact that I killed the ones that are nearest him, that are scariest. Here, guys. Come together right now over me. I need 4 more of those. Hey, Raider. Over here. Okay, you'll do. Someone's killing the dude down there. He'll be back. Such a fun class to play. Rather, a fun build of a fun class to play. Again, weapons we don't need. Now, he will be dead, but he should come back very quickly.
Work complete.
Now, if that other player is using Zygor, he won't be doing the Leviathan, which would be cool because that'll leave it for me. Ah, the ring, nice.
Work complete.
Very nice ring. Very nice. And yeah. So save this to. Oops. Yes. Because that's what I'm playing right now. It's basically tanking or retribution gear with a tanking spec. Is that one? So let's equip the full retribution. And yeah, 93. Yep, that's an upgrade. Yep. Save that. Protection, pure protection. That's a little bit of an upgrade. And this probably there. Let me make sure I save this. And go back to hybrid.
Work complete.
So again, I have 3 specs here, or three ways of building. One all ret gear, including a 2-hander. True protection, which is all like tanking gear. And then my hybrid set, which is sort of like a mix of the two. That way I can do really good DPS while still being in tank spec. I think I'm good. All right. Turn this in. I'll go do the Leviathan, which it looks like no one else is doing, which is awesome. I'll put the trident here. We're 11 minutes in, not bad. Looking for the dot.
Work complete.
I love the fact that they come out already in execution range, which is on purpose. Because they're like an elite, so they set up a lot of fights that way, where the mob goes live, like Murmur in Shadow Labs comes out already in execution range, which is nice. That's, it's nice for certain classes like warriors and so forth that can use their execute abilities from the very beginning of the fight. Oh yeah, that's right, we're over here. I wasted 10 seconds, damn it! Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to give myself hangs. how boneheaded I am. Right. Hearth. Look at that. 66,000 experience. That's insane. Next phase is to do the reveal quests.
Blessings.
The Oculus thing. Okay, the breastplate is definitely the most expensive. Mostly we're just choosing based on what vends for the highest amount. None of these characters has enchanting, so it's not really a consideration. It's mostly just, you know, if they can't wear it, which, I mean, they could wear it, but why would I replace an heirloom that gives me XP, right?
Very good.
Work complete.
Yeah, this one.
How are you?
Thank you. Now we're going to do the reveal quests inside and outside.
Need assistance?
Reveal. Alright, I don't even remember what that one is now. Grab this.
Honored, I'm sure.
Work complete.
Good day to you.
Work complete.
Once we get the Oculus,
Poros.
we'll put that here. Jump down.
Greetings.
Why, hello.
Bless you.
Well, you see. I think you will. All right, so actually I just run down.
Good day to you. See you later. Safe travels.
It's so powerful. Again, this guy's down in the basement. I will go this way just to show you if I get dismounted. Doesn't really matter because I'm not just going right there. Oh, there we go. All right. So Oculus.
Greetings.
Talk to him.
Work complete.
Now we're in the last phase, which is Farsh, whatever it is. Farville. As opposed to Farmville.
The Na'vi have not forgotten
All right,
us.
again. Farshire. Think Lord of the Rings. Shire. The Shire. Okay.
Work complete. Work complete.
When you see this a couple times in a row, you see the pattern. Again, as soon as you see the outside map versus an interior map, you can fly. Do this one.
Need something?
You can do this one. Not the others, because they're just annoying. I did them so many times, I'm like, there's got to be a faster way to do these. You have to kill so many enemies, you have to cover so much ground doing the stupid... Did I not get the quest? Thought I got the quest. Well, that's a delay. No, I got the quest. The book's not there. I just need to wait. Someone just got it. How dare other people quest here?
Work complete.
What can I do for you?
I'm not going to do any of those other quests. Instead, we're going to wrap up 69 by coming over here.
Hey there.
Turn this in. I think that's the highest value item.
You around?
And then down here, this should ding us.
What
Do,
can
do,
I
do,
do for you?
do. Oh. I was going to say, is that Ardent Defender?
King's honor, friend. For the Alliance.
Looks familiar. This should probably go here. Because it's a... my keypad, my 4 keypad right there. You see it blinking, is for defensive, like shielding and whatever. Like Icebound Fortitude would go there, Barkskin would go there, things like that. Let's see here. Boy, look at all those pairs of pants I got. That's hilarious. While we're flying, I'm going to munch some ice and get rid of some of these quests. Because again, I won't be back in Boring Tundra. I will be following up after I do everything else that I want to do by going to Howling Fjord. Howling Fjord. I'm pining for the fjords. I think that guy did it in 18 minutes. Even with the delay on those flyers. The ones where you have to net them to pull them down. That could just be me really knowing my path well and doing it quickly. At least that's what I'm hoping. You can see these getting darker. Let's see, that's this bar here. That's fine. 8, 9, 10. Those are different stance things for like bear and things. Oh, I'm not even using fade out on that. Okay. Stance bar. I don't really need this. I think I hid it over in the other game. Let's see, this goes. Yeah, it's 20. That's fine. 20. Micro menu. Yeah, 25. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, there. Now they're all very dark and unobtrusive. If I need to see them, I can always hover over them to see what I've assigned, because it shows full 100% opacity on all this stuff when I do that. Other than that, I don't want to think about them. And not only that, but let's go to the stance bar and make that even farther. 20%. Yeah, that looks better. And let's reload UI. So it saves that to disk. Mostly at this point, the action bars are down there just in case I need to refer to them. Like if I forget what a keybind is, because I almost always just use the keybinds. Or if I need to like do crafting, I can get to them right there, and they're obviously very visible when you hover over them. But right now, I don't even look down here. When I'm in combat, I don't look at the bottom of the screen at all. I don't care where anything's been assigned. Doesn't matter. I will move this there. The Dark Moon Fair. It's there for the fair. I was worried that I wouldn't get done today, but after doing it several times and seeing I can get a little bit faster and a little bit faster, it's like, ooh, this is kind of fun. It's like a contest almost. See how fast I can do it. It's like one of those lame games that, you know, a dad or an uncle gives to the kids, like, we're going to try to do it, and then we're going to try to beat our time. Like Ned Flanders. I can still buy crystal vials from the trade vendor over here. Right. I do need to clean up this bank. That goes in. Let's see what else. That goes in. Let's see. That comes out. That comes out. Come out. It's like a lag on it. So you don't like spam the guild bank and hack it. I think that's it, right? Yes, that should be it. I'm going to mail out the titanium ore.
Help you find something?
Third page. Boom, there it is.
Go with honor, friend.
All right, so let's go Mighty Thoughts. Junk. All junk. All junk. We don't save DE items. I'll just sell all this crap. Except for the strength pots. I like those. Oh, and this. Alright. It's almost 100 gold worth of garbage. It pays to hoard as you loot. Okay, now we're going to go faster, faster, faster. And become broker, broker, broker. Down to 20. Ignore the reincarnated bank. That's not mine. That's another guild that some of my high-level characters are in. But the Crafters Anonymous Guild Bank is mine, and all those characters are mine. So, total of about 32,000 some odd change. So it's like 4:15 now. I should be done with this character by 4:30, which means I should be done with all characters by about 6 p.m., which is just fine. I have things I want to do after that, so it's nice to be done.
Hello.
Before Din Din. Not that I eat Din Din, but I don't eat Din Din, by the way.
I haven't got all.
I generally eat for the whole day by about 2 p.m. 4 at the latest if I can't get it done by 2. So I've already had my food for the day. Otherwise, I have problems sleeping. Welcome to getting older. And we're just trying to get to 60 minutes here. Just get that buff padded out. There we go. Let's turn this in before we forget. Pick up a new one
Can I help you?
later this week.
Hail.
It's always the same path to do these.
I'm listening.
24 times, well, shit. 36 times a week usually.
Hello.
But this week it's only 24 times because I'm not doing the high level characters. Just don't want to do it. Don't feel like it. Because I'm adding all this extra work to level these last characters to 70. I just don't want to commit the extra time to getting those characters through Dark Moon Fair because they don't really need it as much. I'd rather pop over to Fallout 76 or pop over to Burning Crusade or whatever.
My goods are of
Fortunately, I already did the dailies for today, so the fishing and the cooking daily and Burning Crusade on the high end on Brillet. It's funny people call it Brillet. It's French, Brûlée.
Work complete.
And normally I play this with the audio completely off when I'm watching YouTube videos. But since I'm doing this stream, I decided to put the game audio back on. The only time I ever turn it on, the reason why I thought about this is when I'm fishing. Because that way I can hear the bobber. And it is annoying when the fireworks are all going off too, because I'm watching YouTube. I'm like, why are you doing fireworks right now? Like that. Ugh. But sometimes it's even worse, like all over the place, and they're really loud and annoying. For now, I just keep all the stuff that they've fished up on them, and then like by the time they finish their second hit of the Dark Moon Fair for this week, which will be tomorrow or the next day or Thursday or even Friday, they will have mailed all the extra crap that they don't need to the auction character, and I'll just auction it all. Or vend it if it's really cheap, nasty stuff. Like, not everything is valuable. Some of that stuff actually sells, like these sell really well. These actually sell surprisingly well. I don't know why, but people spend, you know, 4, 5, 6 gold on these stupid raw spotted yellowtails. Maybe they're just like leveling up cooking or something, but it's like, geez Louise, you guys, go fish. It's cheaper and easier.
Hello.
Looking for something special?
Okay, now we should have 5 coins. Tokens, yep. That means we're done. Now I need to train to make the imbued bolts, which will use up those and those. And get this character to 405 and 405. Which the other 3 are okay, and I like them, but they're not the most important things. Kind of would like to go for a walk too. It's so nice outside. Maybe I'll try for a walk after I'm done. Yeah, I could always come back after watching Succession with the sister and friend and finish up the last character or 2.
Light be with you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scrolls.
Light bless you.
5 scrolling down. Motions. Okay, we're going to make 12 of these to hit 405, because it caps out at 405. You can't get any XP past that, sadly. But after this week, this character will be 410 in both of those skills, and then they can make 2 Frostweave bags. I might make more Frostweave bags, I don't know. Just depends on how I feel. But I am getting close to the point where they don't need to ever craft anything again to get all the way up to 600 by the time Draenor comes out. If I just do the Dark Moon Fair every time, then they should easily reach 600 before that gets out. I just want a nice, comfortable margin there, where they're high enough that I know they're going to make it, you know? Because I think it was maybe 2 months ago that I figured out that they needed to be at least 350 to 375, maybe even 400. But now it's less than that, so I need to get them a little bit higher. Because I have fewer weeks to go until possibly Draenor comes out. Okay, this character's done. So, like, let's look at my little chart here. Let me move this over here. So if we look at my leveling plan, you can see they need to be 450 when they reach 75, right? This one's a little bit off too. But my plan was to reach that by May, so I'm way ahead of schedule for that, right? Way ahead. As far as like the levels here, we're like right about here. So this is actually right on target. I'm actually 2 levels ahead here. So I just need to Zerg my way to 75 before then. And of course, I'll get some of that from doing the Dark Moon Fair quests themselves. That's how many weeks before then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks. So in 9 weeks, I can get maybe 2 levels. So I only really need to quest 3 levels worth, you know, to make up the difference. So there's that. Anyway, I'm done streaming. That's my plan. That's what I'm doing. And you can see all these guys are 70 now. Didn't seem like too long ago they're like 14 or whatever. It's kind of fun. See you guys.